Welcome to Shep Rambles, where I am Shep and I tend to ramble about what, anything, and everything. Well, snap. Look who's in the news again. GrubHub. Oh my, what are you boys doing? And girls. New York City Council calls for GrubHub to refund restaurants. I think you misspelled this. I think H is supposed to be capitalized. But I don't know. Anyway, more than 30 members of the council sent a letter to GrubHub criticizing it for charging restaurant owners for phone calls that never led to orders. What the heck are you doing? What are you people doing? All right. So the food delivery giant, well, they're not going to be a giant here soon enough. GrubHub is having a difficult week. You don't say. I got 2 other videos on it. Disappointing quarterly earnings. I have disappointing views. It's like one's got like 6, another one's got maybe 7, and then one of the other videos no one's watched, so I don't know. That's disappointing. A declining share price. Even talk of growing skepticism among investors about the broader food delivery market. Well, I don't know about skepticism. That's kind of stupid. Obviously, the food delivery market is booming, and it's a great thing. It's very convenient for some people, especially when they're at work and they don't have time to go somewhere. Or, they don't get much of a break, or, or people who are disabled. I've delivered food. I've mentioned this on another video that I do DoorDash and Postmates and Uber Eats, and I've met some people that have been disabled and can't go anywhere, and I've actually met someone who didn't have a car. I also delivered for someone whose parents were out of town. He was a teenager. I think it was a he, yeah. So there's all kinds of good reasons for the food delivery market. Anyway, now the company also faces an angry New York City Council. New York City! Get a rope. On Wednesday, more than 30 members of the council sent a letter to GrubHub's chief executive, Matt Baloney, calling for him to hire a third-party company to evaluate complaints, because he's full of baloney, that GrubHub has charged restaurants for baloney calls that never resulted in orders because it's all baloney. A refund must be issued for any phone call fees that did not yield a sale, said the letter. Gee, no wonder they were making money for a bit. Man. In the event that you do not take corrective actions, we will explore potential legislative solutions. That translates to, we're going to sue the hell out of you and fine you. Katie Norris, a spokeswoman for GrubHub, said the company is happy to have an open working dialogue with the New York City Council about how to connect consumers to local restaurants, including improving our phone order process. And how do they do that? Well, they start signing up restaurants without them knowing it, right? Yeah, we're going to go deliver for, all these restaurants over here, but they're not going to know about it. Yeah, there's another video on that. That's what I'm saying right here. I think this person's beginning to realize that what GrubHub's delivering. I never said that. Anyway, the letter marks an escalation of the council's months-long investigation into they could be a long mouth, into the increasingly popular app-based food delivery market, which has come under scrutiny for the high fees restaurants must pay to be listed on the online platforms. In June, I just think that's funny. It's like you've got some of the restaurants that agree to be with them and have to pay all these fees. Then you got these other restaurants that are being signed up without their permission and obviously don't have to pay a fee, or maybe they're charging them a fee and they don't realize it. I don't know. There's some really fishy stuff going on here. In June, the Council's Small Business Committee held a 4-hour-long hearing in which restaurant owners decried the steep commissions, which usually range from 15 to 30%, that GrubHub and other food delivery services charge on every order. My goodness, 15 to 30%. No wonder they're raking in cash. And, delivery drivers ain't getting crack. They're not getting crack out of it. Over the last few months, the chair of the Small Business Committee, Mark Gonads, I don't know, has said repeatedly that he might introduce legislation to regulate the fees that food delivery companies charge. But the letter was the first time that a majority of the 51-member City Council has made a unified statement raising the prospect of legislation to address GrubHub's practice of charging fees for phone calls without verifying that the calls generated orders. Although most customers place delivery orders by tapping their smartphone screens, and that's phone racist. Maybe they don't have a smartphone. I don't know. GrubHub allows its users to make phone calls on the app and Yelp. I bet someone's yelping. Listings often include a GrubHub number. Alongside a restaurant's direct line, GrubHub uses an algorithm to determine whether calls resulted in orders. See, that's what you get for using algorithms, especially you, YouTube. You and your algorithms showing people videos that are like 10 years old in their current feed. Anyway, that would be nice if when my video gets 10 years old, if it actually shows up on someone's feed. In case that happens, in case you're like 10, 20 years in the future, hi! Watch my other videos. I got other stuff besides this rambling thing. Anyway, algorithms. Yeah, that's a thing. So there's, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So there's a lot more stuff here. They're talking about baby formula. Not really. Yeah, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I did see Food Dash. Across the country, GrubHub has been losing the market share to its three main rivals, Uber Eats, Postmates, and DoorDash. I mentioned them. Which I deliver. I deliver for those three. I did try to get in with GrubHub, and they said, no, we got too many people. Fine. Whatever. And even as online food delivery becomes increasingly popular with consumers, investors stung by the recent struggles of startups like Uber, Lyft, and WeWork. Yeah, Uber and Lyft. I bought like 2 shares of each of your companies, and you went down. You're supposed to go up. About the prospects of food delivery services, blah, 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 blah. So I'll have the link in the description so that way you can read this if you want to. And all I got to say, GrubHub, is get your head out of your butts. I mean, come on. What is this crap that you're doing here? I have every right to say something because I own a share in your company. It's only one. And it's really, really, really tiny. But I'm a shareholder. That gives me the right. So get your act together, GrubHub. All right? I want to make money off of my one share. I don't care if it's $10 or $20, but I want to make money. I want a return on my investment. I'm watching you. And hopefully you guys are watching me also in regards to other videos that I have on this channel. There's other rambling videos. I've got flight simulator videos. I got gaming videos. I've got music videos that I put together. Every day on this channel has its own theme, which I will be going into more detail as soon as I get it more established. I've almost got it there. But yeah, there's going to be videos 7 days a week. I'm still working on the Wednesday part. But that's the idea. And as far as the Shep Rambles, that's kind of random here and there whenever I come across an article that I find interesting. It's just circumstance that the last couple of episodes, including this one, happen to be about GrubHub. You know, they're in the news. And I just find it interesting because I do some food delivery on the side. It's definitely not my main job, but yeah, I just do it on the side, and I just thought the GrubHub thing was interesting, and I hope you find it interesting. Anyway, if you thought this video was useful, please click that like button. I'd appreciate it. Help support the video and my channel, as well as subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I got all kinds of videos like I mentioned, and we have a really small, tight-knit community here, one that I want to grow, but I kind of like the little community that we have, so come on board. Come on, be a part of the killer community. We like you. We want you to come over here. And other than that, the notification bell will let you know when the next video is uploaded to this channel, such as Shep Rambles, or any of the other 800 some videos that I have on this channel. I like, what can I say? I like video production, and I like variety, and so this channel has a bit of variety. But yeah, mainly gaming. But I'm working on it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on another rambling video. Hopefully not GrubHub.